子供に英検合格させたいチャンネル、英検2級、面接、最後の Q&A、高速102問。
今回は豪華版ではなく、必要最小限で進めます。英検2級の公式模範回答を基準にします。イエス、ノー、アグリー、ディスアグリーなどの意思表示、+2分。これが最低ラインです。もちろん、3分4分とスラスラ言えたら、どんどん回答しましょう。上位級の準1級の最低ラインは3分です。この2分に、自分が賛成した理由、反対した理由が含まれていると強いです。意識しましょう。では、高速102台ノンストップで放送します。できるだけ2分でも、点数が取れそうな回答を載せます。気になる問題は、一時停止を活用してください。
Some people say that parents today give too much freedom to their children. What do you think about that?
I agree with the opinion. It's because there are many children who have bad behavior. Therefore, parents should be strict with their children.
Today, many people buy second-hand goods such as used books and used clothing. Do you think more people will buy second-hand goods in the future?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because people can save money. In addition, it also leads to environmental protection.
Some people say that having a pet can help people reduce their stress. What do you think about that?
I disagree with the opinion. It's because people should take care of pets every day. In addition, it costs a lot of money.
It is often said that modern life is very stressful. Do you think that people feel more stressed today than before?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because people today are under a lot of pressure in terms of work, childcare, and money. Such pressure increases stress levels.
Some people say that people today spend too much time using smartphones. What do you think about that?
Yes, I think so. Especially, children are addicted to their smartphones. In my opinion, parents should monitor their children's lifestyle.
Nowadays, some movies have a lot of violent scenes. Do you think people should stop making movies with violent scenes?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because those movies affect children's minds. Surprisingly, it is easy to watch such movies online.
Some people say that computer games are bad for children. What do you think about that?
No, I don't think so. It's because children acquire a lot of skills from these games. For example, they can learn not only English but also other languages through the games.
Today, people's manners in public places are often discussed. Do you think people's public manners are getting worse?
No, I don't.
Why not?
In my opinion, people's public manners are getting better. One of the reasons is that there are a lot of security cameras installed everywhere.
It is often said that people today use too much electricity. Do you agree with this opinion?
I agree. It's because Japan has a lot of electrical appliances. Especially, houses which are equipped with all electrical systems consume much electricity.
Some people put solar panels on their houses to produce electricity. Do you think the number of these people will increase in the future?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because they can save money by using solar panels. Additionally, people are worried about rising electricity bills.
Some people say that stores in Japan use too much paper for wrapping things. What do you think about that?
I agree with the opinion. There is a lot of garbage in Japan. I think that the garbage is waste wrapping paper.
Do you think TV commercials are useful when you are choosing a new product?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because the latest model will be shown on TV commercials. I think that most people want to buy forefront of products.
Some people say that more companies will allow people to work from home instead of coming to the office. What do you think about that?
I agree with the opinion. It's because companies can reduce the costs. For example, they can cut down commuting costs.
In Japan, many students wear school uniforms. Do you think schools should make students wear uniforms?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because students become more polite when wearing uniforms. That's why school uniforms are now common.
Some people say that people need to be more careful when shopping on the internet. What do you think about that?
I definitely agree. It's because people's credit card numbers will be stolen. Moreover, there are a lot of computer viruses.
Today, some farmers grow fruits and vegetables without using chemicals. Do you think more farmers will follow this method?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because people are taking care of their health. Therefore, people want to buy such fruits and vegetables.
Some people say that the best way to learn a foreign language is to live in a country where the language is spoken. What do you think about that?
I agree. It's because Japan has fewer teachers who can speak the foreign language. Also, people can learn more fluent pronunciation there.
Today, some convenience stores stop operating 24 hours a day. Do you think the number of these stores will increase in the future?
No, I don't.
Why not?
It's because most convenience stores belong to franchises. They should obey the 24-hour operation according to the terms and conditions.
Some people say that children today don't spend enough time playing with other children. What do you think about that?
I think so. I feel that some children are addicted to their smartphones and games. In my opinion, parents should monitor their children more strictly.
Today, many public places, such as parks and stations, are trying to make it easier for people who use wheelchairs to move around. Do you think such places will become more common in the future?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because the government is concerned about handicapped people. In addition, Japan has a budget to create such places.
Some people say that foreign language education should start in elementary school. What do you think about that?
I agree. It's because children can acquire foreign languages easily. Especially, young children have high potential.
Children can learn a lot from educational TV shows. Do you think TV is a good educational tool?
No, I don't.
Why not?
There are no real teachers on TV programs. Children can't acquire skills in that way.
Some people say that paper books will be replaced by e-books. What do you think about that?
I think so. It's because e-books don't waste paper. Moreover, it is easy to carry them everywhere.
Today, home delivery of meals is becoming more popular. Do you think this trend will continue to increase?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because people want to use this delivery service. Additionally, famous fast food restaurants such as McDonald's also offer similar services.
Some people say that coffee shops should not use disposable plastic straws. What do you think about that?
I agree with the idea. It's because plastic waste is a significant problem in the world. If we implement that idea, we will be able to keep the global environment in good condition.
The use of security cameras in public places is increasing. Do you think this trend should continue?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because the price of these cameras is cheaper than before. In addition, it gives people a feeling of security.
Some people say that it is better to teach English to employees from a global perspective. What do you think about that?
I think so. It's because business will be worldwide in the future. I think that it is essential to be more international.
These days, some taxi companies in Japan give their workers foreign language training. Do you think the number of such companies will increase in the future?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because Japan has many foreign workers. Therefore, English skills will be essential in the future.
Some people say that we are wasting too much food. What do you think about that?
I think so. In fact, I saw wasted food at the shopping mall. We should come up with an idea to solve this problem.
Nowadays, many students feel stressed due to large amounts of homework. Do you think schools will reduce the amount of homework in the future?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Most schools hope students become more advanced. Therefore, homework is effective.
Some people say that importance of money should be taught from primary school. What do you think about that?
I strongly agree. It's because parents work very hard to earn money. Children respect their parents by understanding that.
In Japan, elderly drivers have been involved in severe car accidents. Do you think it would be appropriate to impose an age restriction on them?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because the number of accidents caused by elderly drivers is increasing. Therefore, this idea will be the best way to reduce car accidents.
Some people say that gas-powered cars will be replaced by electric ones. What do you think about that?
I think so. It's because people can save money. Additionally, it keeps the global environment in good condition.
These days, more and more restaurants in Japan employ international students. Do you think it is a good idea?
Yes, I do.
Why?
A lot of foreign tourists are currently coming to Japan. I think that restaurants can attract more customers who are tourists.
Some people say that companies should allow their employees to wear casual clothes like jeans or t-shirts. What do you think about that?
I disagree. It's because customers can't easily find staff. In addition, customers trust staff who wear uniforms.
These days, more companies are using robots instead of human employees. Do you think more jobs will be automated in the future?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because companies can reduce the labor costs. Additionally, robot skills will improve every year. This means that robots will be able to perform multiple tasks.
Some people say that fast food affects people's health. What do you think about that?
I think so. It's because fast food includes a lot of fatty oil. In my opinion, people should stop eating fast food immediately.
It is often said that Japanese children today study English more than before. Do you think children should spend more time to learn English?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because Japan will be more international. In such a situation, Japanese children's English skills haven't yet reached an international level.
Some people say that working from home is more productive than working in an office. What do you think about that?
I don't think so. It's because people can't use teamwork from home. In the work environment, teamwork is the most important key.
Nowadays, online shopping is becoming more popular. Do you think it is a good way to shop?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because people can search for the cheapest prices online. In addition, online shops deliver items for free.
Some people say that parents should limit the time children spend playing video games. What do you think about that?
I agree. It's because children are addicted to the video games. Therefore, parents should monitor their children more strictly.
Some schools are increasing the number of computer classes. Do you think this is good for students?
Yes, I do.
Why?
In my opinion, computer skills will be more useful in the future. Therefore, all schools should increase computer classes.
Some people say that taking supplements is better than doing exercise to maintain their health. What do you think about that?
I disagree. According to the newspaper, doing exercise is the most basic way to maintain people's health. That's why I said disagree to your question.
These days, a lot of students go abroad to study English. Do you think this is a good way to study English?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because students can study English through their daily lives. In addition, they can acquire fluent pronunciation.
Some people say that the number of paper books will decrease in the future. What do you think about that?
I agree. Nowadays, Japan spends a lot of money on wasted paper. I think that people will read e-books instead of paper books.
These days, more and more people like to read e-books. Do you think people will stop reading paper books in the future?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because e-books are cheaper than paper books. Additionally, people can carry e-books easily.
Some people say that it is necessary for people to take action to protect Earth from climate change. What do you think about that?
I agree. I think it is important to protect Earth. Currently, I'm trying to make eco-life for preventing climate change.
Today, many free applications are available for smartphones or computers. Do you think those applications make people's life better?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because such applications make people's lives more comfortable. I'd like to recommend Google Maps to people.
Some people say that there should be an upper age limit for driving. What do you think about that?
I strongly think so. It's because there are a lot of accidents caused by elderly drivers. I think that it is the best way to reduce such accidents.
These days, many people buy and sell used goods through internet auction sites. Do you think more people will use such sites?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because people can buy and sell used goods quickly. In addition, all transactions can be done with a single smartphone.
Some people say that spending too much time of reading comic books is bad for children. What do you think about that?
I agree. It's because children may be addicted to comic books. Therefore, parents should monitor their children strictly.
It is often said that in Japan, music from Western culture is not as popular as it once was. Do you think overseas music will become popular again in Japan in the future?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because there are a lot of core fans of such music in Japan. Therefore, Western music may become popular again.
Some people say that the traditional classroom model of education is outdated. What do you think about that?
I agree. It's because most schools are still using blackboards. I think that all schools should utilize electric ones.
Today, urban populations are growing. Do you think more people will choose to live in urban cities in the future?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because there are a lot of famous companies in urban areas. People prefer choosing to live near their workplaces.
Some people say that governments should regulate social media more strictly. What do you think about that?
I think so. It's because some children are abused on social media. I think that the government should monitor SNS as soon as possible.
Today, smartphones are a common distraction in classrooms. Do you think more schools will ban smartphones in the future?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because some students are addicted to smartphones. Unless schools ban smartphones, they may not be able to improve students' grades.
Some people say that online learning is as effective as traditional in-person learning. What do you think about that?
I agree. It gives students a lot of chances to acquire knowledge. For example, online lessons are held 24 hours a day.
Today, some students have a part-time job during the summer holiday. Do you think it is a good idea?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because students can gain skills through the part-time job. In addition, they will be able to pay school fees.
Some people say that everyone should volunteer in their local community. What do you think about that?
I agree. It is the best way to contribute to the local community. I also joined the cleaning event once a month.
More companies are advertising on social media platforms. Do you think this trend will continue?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because the number of SNS viewers is increasing every year. Therefore, advertising on SNS is quite effective.
Some people say that internet health advice should not be trusted. What do you think about that?
I think so. It's because there are a lot of fake news on the internet. Therefore, I only believe in doctors.
The idea of introducing foreign languages to children at a very young age is gaining popularity. Do you think this is a good idea?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because young children have a high potential for acquisition, learning foreign languages at a young age is the best approach.
Some people say that teaching manners is as important as academic education. What do you think about that?
I think so. Some people exhibit bad behavior in public areas in Japan. Teaching manners is the best way to solve this problem.
Today, many tasks are being automated. Do you think the number of jobs taken over by robots will increase in the future?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because the technology of robots improves every year. In fact, some jobs are already taken over by robots.
Some people say that we should read paper books instead of e-books to protect our eyes. What do you think about that?
I disagree. There is no evidence of that idea. In fact, my eyes are healthy despite reading e-books.
Today, many movies have violent scenes. Do you think people should stop making these movies?
No, I don't.
Why not?
There are a lot of core fans of action battle movies. I think that the best way to solve this problem is to prohibit young people from watching them.
Some people say that more people will use robots to clean homes in the future. What do you think about that?
I agree. It's because people can reduce housework time. In fact, cleaning robots are commonly used today.
These days, many people download music and movies. Do you think people will stop buying CDs or DVDs in the future?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because people can save money by downloading them. In fact, downloading fees are decreasing every year.
Some people say that people today spend too much money on health supplements such as vitamins. What do you think about that?
I disagree. I think that it is a good idea to use money for health supplements. In fact, it is quite difficult to get all kinds of vitamins only from real food.
It is often said that we should buy products that are good for the environment. Do you think buying such products will become more common in the future?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because people today are concerned about the environment. In fact, some people buy products which have the recycling symbol printed on them.
Some people say that students should be taught other foreign languages in addition to English. What do you think about that?
I agree. Nowadays, Japan is becoming more international. Therefore, I think it is a good idea for students.
Many people, young and old, say they are feeling stressed. Do you think life today is more stressful than it was in the past?
No, I don't.
Why not?
There are a lot of ways to solve stress problem currently. For example, people can consult doctors who specialize in mental health.
Some people say that it is better for children to grow up in cities than in the countryside. What do you think about that?
I think so. There are a lot of opportunities for education and social interaction in city areas. It can enhance in children's development.
It is common for young people to communicate with each other through social media. Do you think this form of communication is better than talking face to face?
No, I don't.
Why not?
It's because people can't see the other person's face. As a result, people may misunderstand the emotions of others.
Some people say that high school students should participate in volunteer activities. What do you think about that?
I think so. It's because they can gain precious experiences by participating volunteer activities. Additionally, it is the best opportunity of social interaction.
These days, many students go to cram schools and some students even attend several cram schools. Do you think this is a good idea?
No, I don't.
Why not?
It's because students feel high levels of stress. In my opinion, they should have more free time after finished regular classes.
Some people say that watching movies can help people relax. What do you think about that?
I disagree. It's because there is no evidence of that idea. I think that sleeping is the best way to relax.
These days, some schools in Japan tell their students not to bring their smartphones. Do you think this is a good idea?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because smartphones may disturb the classes. In addition, schools are worried about the theft of smartphones.
Some people say that students should be able to grade their teachers in order to improve the quality of teaching. What do you think about that?
I agree. It's because students are the best judge of whether a lesson is easy to understand or not. I think that all schools should adopt this idea.
These days, many stores in Japan stay open 24 hours a day. Do you think the number of these stores will increase in the future?
No, I don't.
Why not?
It's because there are fewer workers in Japan. I think that many stores will adjust their operating hours in the future.
Some people say that, in the future, more people will choose to work from home instead of going to the office. What do you think about that?
I think so. It's because people can reduce their commute time. Also, I think that it is the best way to control work-life balance.
Today, more and more Japanese people go overseas to work for companies in other countries. Do you think the number of these people will increase in the future?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because people can earn higher salaries. The weak yen is also one of the reasons for this.
Some people say that college education should be given free of charge. What do you think about that?
I agree. It's because all students will have chances to enter college. Also, there is less financial burden on parents.
Today, club activities are becoming less common at some schools. Do you think students should take part in club activities?
No, I don't.
Why not?
It's because schools may not have club activities which students like. In addition, students need money to participate in club activities.
Some people say that, in the future, people will no longer buy paper books. What do you think about that?
I think so. It's because paper books are more expensive than e-books. Therefore, people will prefer e-books in the future.
It is often said that children today spend less time playing outside than children did in the past. Do you think children should spend more time playing outside?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because playing outside makes children healthy. Additionally, children will be able to make more friends.
Some people say that main tourist places in Japan are too crowded. What do you think about that?
I agree. In my experience, famous places such as Disneyland are always crowded. I think that people should go there in the off-season.
Today, many people use social media. Do you think social media is good for society?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because social media gives companies great benefits. For example, they can advertise their products for free.
Some people say that grocery stores in Japan should give their customers free plastic bags. What do you think about that?
I disagree. Nowadays, people are concerned about plastic waste. In fact, some people already have their own shopping bag.
In Japan, many people have started to disclose their lifestyles on the internet. Do you think the number of such people will increase in the future?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because the way to upload is easier than before. In addition, people can make worldwide interaction.
Some people say that social media is harmful to mental health. What do you think about that?
I agree. Nowadays, some people are abused by social media. I think that people should use social media carefully.
These days, many people are gardening at home to grow their own vegetables. Do you think this is a good idea?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because people can save money. Nowadays, the price of vegetables is increasing.
Some people say that it is important for many people to reduce their stress. What do you think about that?
I agree. People today have a lot of stress, such as work, study, and childcare. Therefore, I think that people had better consult doctors who specialize in mental health.
Nowadays, many schools give students chances to experience working in place, like shops or restaurants. Do you think this is a good idea?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because students can acquire skills through such work. Additionally, they may respect their parents by understanding the difficulty of work.
Some people say that people should use public transportation systems such as buses and subways, rather than their own cars. What do you think about that?
I agree. It's because it keeps the global environment in good condition. Especially, it has a positive impact on carbon emissions.
Nowadays, some people in Japan collect and recycle rainwater. Do you think more people will recycle rainwater in the future?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because rainwater can be used a variety of ways. For example, people use rainwater for plants and cleaning.
Some people say that it is a good idea for young children to own their smartphones. What do you think about that?
I think so. It's because smartphones are quite useful when children face trouble. In addition, parents can know their children's location via GPS.
It is common for people to send messages online. Do you think exchanging messages online is better than speaking on the phone?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's because people can see the messages anytime, anywhere. In addition, it is rare to misunderstand.
Some people say that Japan needs more young people to become farmers. What do you think about that?
I think so. It's because farmers will disappear unless they recruit more young people. I think that the government should support them.
These days, many people use credit cards when they buy things. Do you think this is a good idea?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's safe because people don't need to bring money. In addition, credit cards are protected by individual passwords.
最後の2問に関しては、2級面接を実際に受験した私アリスが、なぜかわからないけど記憶に残っている問題を紹介します。
大人のご理解ありがとうございます。
It is often said that people today use too much electricity. What do you think about that?
I agree. I was surprised that my house's electric bill was so expensive. It means that I spend too much electricity, like you said.
Today, some store owners provide English training to their employees. Do you think it is a good idea?
Yes, I do.
Why?
English is the most useful language in the world. Therefore, all shop owners should do like that.
はい。皆様、いかがでしたか？ここまで見てくれた受験生の皆様、お疲れ様でした。私アリスと一緒に頑張りましょう。またね。